Hi guys, my name is Klystrom FPV and here are two Apex clones. Obviously, one of them is better than the other, but which one is it? First of all, this is the cheapest Apex clone I can find. It hails from Banggood with the price of $24 US, and I have a review and build of this frame in my channel. I'll put the link in the description if you guys would like to check that out. From the get-go, it's a pretty good frame. It takes all the usual good stuff like stiffness, and it's thick when it needs to be. And all in all, it's just a good buy if you're looking for a cheap frame and don't really care about the accuracy from the original clone. Because accuracy is where this guy really falls short. There are a few things where it is deviating from the original Apex frame, which are, the plastic pieces, the true X versus the squish X. There's literally no Apex piece securing the arm, and lastly, the manufacturing quality. But again, these are things that you don't really expect when you are chipping out on a frame. Now let's go over to a slightly more expensive Apex clone. This is the ReadyToSky version and it comes in at around $34 US. What do you get for paying an extra $10? Well, for starters, it looks a lot like the original item. There are these plastic pieces which are actually 3D printed instead of injection molded, or however ImpulseRC made them. And yeah, you could get these plastic pieces separately and bolt them on, but it sure is nice that they are already included in here. Compared to the Banggood versions, the arms are more squished in, which I'm not sure if they are exactly the same angle as the original, but well, there you go. The build process of this ReadyToSky clone is a lot closer to the original, as this does have all the pieces of the original Apex. I know this because the included manual is crap, and I went on to follow Mr. Steele's build tutorial instead. There are some manufacturing issues with this too. The keen eye among you will have noticed that it doesn't have the camera plates. It's not just because this is the build in progress, but it's actually because the plates physically doesn't fit, and I will need to file it down later on when my camera arrives. Stiffness wise, I can't really tell a difference between both clones. Same goes to the build quality of the carbon itself. They all need some sanding down since that it doesn't have those nice chamfer edges that the original Apex has. And I think the arms on the ReadyToSky is slightly thicker than the Banggoods. Not sure, but let me check. Yep. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but it is definitely just slightly thicker. Oh, and the ReadyToSky version does come with this fancy washer that I like. Here's the red ones that I use on my main quad, which is super nice. And it does have these, hexagonal standoff that, they feel heavier, and thus I think they feel a little bit more premium than these ones on the Banggood version. One last thing to mention is that on the Banggood Apex, they do not have this plastic bit. See, this guy right here. So I had to mount my antenna this way, which is directly onto the top plate. I don't have much gripes against this since I've been doing this to my main quad since I started FPV. But with the ReadyToSky version, you can do it the proper way, which is to mount it to a 3D printed piece right here, just like the original Apex. Overall, I think it's a no-brainer to choose the ReadyToSky clone over the Banggood variant. Reason being that it comes with all the pieces that makes it an Apex, and from the build video of other YouTubers, I think I'm the only one with this camera plate issue. So it's definitely worth that extra $10. However, I believe that in this present moment in time, nobody other than AliExpress is carrying this clone. So if you have been shopping on Banggood or just do not want to switch to another Chinese retail site, the Banggood's Apex is not a bad choice. You lose some of the plastic bits which you might be able to 3D print yourself, but otherwise you still have a very good frame that can be a bender basher that's friendly on your wallet. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you like this video, and if you do, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this. I do flight videos, tutorials, and reviews. Again, this is Klystrom FPV, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.